Okay, wow, back again. Jeez, okay, hi, Dark Souls 1 again, a new video after Gargoyles, and yeah, I'm pretty cool. Fucking intros, I guess, I don't know. I'm going to the Darkroot Garden, and I'm gonna beat 3 bosses today, and the video will probably not be much longer than the last one, but from what I've learned, people do not like long videos, and they also don't like long intros with this one, so my attention rate is probably gonna go down, so just enjoy the video that will be cut down to smithereens, I guess. As I make my way to the Darkroot Garden, I want you to think maybe what bosses I'm going to be taking on in this video, based off of the title. Based off of the title. Now, you might be wondering why I didn't take the Bonfire, and that was because I thought that I wouldn't die. You will see that I was wrong. Soon, right here, I get caught in the Titanite Demon's tail stuff, and then because hitboxes in this game suck, I have the second death of this run. Very, very unfortunate. And then I have to run all the way back from Firelink Shrine, so I do not know what I was thinking on my part. Jeez, that was pretty fast, and at least I rested at the bonfire this time, like a not idiot person does that, yeah. Now, many people who have played Dark Souls 1 probably know why I am down in the Darkroot Basin, and that is for the best shield in the entire freaking game. No competition. Nope. Nope, none at all. The Grass Crest Shield. The best shield. Stamina regen, multiply times something, I don't know, but it's better. And then you see me try to parry the Black Knight and end up dying, causing the 3rd death of the run due to my dumbness, I guess. So now obviously you see that I went past the Darkroot Basin and ended up getting the spooky hidden bonfire in front of the Gate of Artorias thing, and also near the boss I'm gonna be fighting, which you know what it is. Yup, yup, you know it. The Moonlight Goddamn Butterfly. Now, I enchanted my weapon with lightning right here for some reason, even though I knew that it wouldn't instantly fly down. I don't know what I was thinking, but this boss is not good. But you will see that it is not a very long fight, at least considering how the fight is usually going to... I'm pretty good at this game.
This is a dangerous group.
Wow, that was a pretty quick fight, I guess. No, Zweihander. No. It's a pretty good weapon. So I homebone back to the bonfire and level up strength and vitality because those are my favorite stats ever in every game that's ever'd. So I run back to Andre because I got some souls, I got some Titanite, and I can upgrade my Zweihander to +3. And then I decide that I got the soul of a moonlight butterfly, and I have some extra poppable souls, so I can buy another Titanite shard and reinforce my weapon to +4, I think. And then, just freaking like that, I got a +4 Zweihander at the beginning of the game, which I don't know if you're like that usually. I mean, you probably might be, but I'm usually not. I mean, I usually am, but I feel like some people aren't. I don't know how people play this game. I just play it my own way. So then I make my way back to Firelink for 2 reasons. One is to get 10 Estus without using any humanity, and the other is to head down to New Londo and grab a Firekeeper soul. And a secret third reason is to just get to the Undead Burg, get down to the goat, and then fucking kill him, I guess. I don't know, you're... Why'd I stop speeding up here? That's why. I died. Fuck you, Dark Souls. Now, as I'm running at 5 times speed here, which is obviously how fast I can normally run, I'm gonna talk about the bosses that I have and am going to face in this video. I hate the Moonlight Butterfly. I do not like the Capra Demon. And the Gaping Dragon fight will be long. And I just went to speed up there so you know that I got this bonfire. I'm gonna probably speed up again because, you know, this is a boring video because I don't talk, because I don't know how to talk when I'm playing games. Doing, like, voiceovers and stuff is what I'm better at, I guess. And I guess I could give interesting commentary while I voice it over, like how I think that this is kind of stupid, how he just flies back and burns me to a crisp, and then I have to use a humanity instead of an Estus, because I don't want to use my Estus before I can get back to Firelink. But yeah, I mean, basement, I guess. And then the lower Undead Burg also is not very fun because of the density of enemies and the types of enemies that are down here. I really don't like it, and I'm glad that they gave you 2 shortcuts to access. And also I'm glad that the dogs are weak to fire, as you will see me about to do after I probably make a cut right here that will save like 15 seconds. And then as you'll see, I am mid-rolling because I put on heavy armor because I want more poise. And I might be mid-rolling for a good portion of this run, at least for some bosses. But for the rest of this video, I'm going to be mid-rolling. I don't know. I just never took off the armor, even though I said I would. And I can't usually play this game not light rolling. But who knows, maybe I'll see that mid-rolling actually isn't too bad. Except for the DLC, because I just feel like for the DLC, mid-rolling will just be awful. because Artorias, Manus, and maybe Calamite, I don't know. I find Calamite not too hard. It's just that his grab attack is really annoying because it just gives debuff. And also, I don't know why I tried to swing there. I don't know what I was thinking. But yeah, Capra Demon's about to be fought. I'm just gonna cut to when I actually get to the fight, so it's interesting, I guess. The Capra Demon is only a even slightly difficult fight because of his pets. But you saw that I disposed of that one pretty quickly. And the little bugger right there didn't chase me up the stairs for some reason, so I was able to get a good heal off. And I didn't even notice that he wasn't dead until I got down here, to which I instantly killed him. And then I got a big hit, and another big hit on Capra, and I killed him. I killed him, yeah, I killed him, because he's a pushover. And hooray! Fuck you, Capra Demon. I do a little dance, because I got the Great Machete. It's a pretty good weapon, actually, but it's just not something I'm going to be using for this playthrough, because I'm not abandoning Zweihander, I've decided. Because it's like, Zweihander's a fairly common weapon to use, but I haven't used it, so I'm going to use it for this playthrough. And you're gonna get mad. You're not. Are you mad that I'm using Zweihander? You probably shouldn't be, because Zweihander's a good weapon. That's probably why you'd be mad, because it's a good weapon. Because Souls players hate fun. Souls games aren't about fun, right? They're just about fucking wanting to kill yourself after playing them. That's too far. I shouldn't say that, but it's in the video now, so I'm too lazy to delete it. So watch me go through the depths and get the large ember. And next video I'm gonna be farming for large titanite. It's gonna be so fun. I guess I could give a few notes on how poorly I did with those hollows up there, and that awful fight with the butcher person that I could have very easily killed with just a couple heavy attacks, as I discovered like fucking too late into the fight. But whatever, I made it through and I leveled up without showing it on camera because I had to go somewhere in between these two recordings and I forgot to record me leveling up. So, my bad. And I also made a quite poor decision of not exploring anywhere in the depths and running straight to the Vagina Dragon, which was, I'd say it wasn't too bad of a mistake because I did end up beating it, but it won't be a beautiful fight, as you will see. So for this fight, I did attempt to do the cheese where you get about mid-range from it, so you can bait out the one slam attack, and I'd say I did it pretty successfully, although I did get hit by some charges and some beams from the channeler. But even at 5 times speed, this fight lasted for almost a minute. The real-time footage lasted for around 4 minutes and 30 seconds, I think. And also, even then, I made some pretty close calls in this fight. Like, you just saw then, where I was at a sliver of health, and I forgot, because I'm not going to rewatch it. But anyway, right here, I'm about to land the finishing blow and kill the Gaping Dragon. So, yeah, pretty easy fight. Definitely would fight again. Would not fight again, but I did. But 25,000 souls is a pretty hefty amount of souls for early game, I would say. And I got hit, so that's nice. So in the last video, I did kind of lie in saying that the future ones would be longer, because I end up playing this game quite fast sometimes, and this one was pretty quick. So